Alright, so this is the 7-2 classwork. So I haven't done these problems yet, so bear with me if I make stupid mistakes. I'll do my best to check them with the answer key. So starting with number 3, Mercedes multiplies these together and says the product is this. What was her error? Well, you just multiply them out. So 4x cubed times x cubed, so that would be 4x. 3 plus 3 is 6, so that right there would tell you what her error is. She multiplied the exponents when we know that whenever you multiply them, you have to add the exponents together, so it should be 4x to the 6, and then 4x times 2x, so that would be plus 8x, add the exponents, so 3 plus 2 is 5, and then 4x cubed times negative 3 would be negative 12x cubed. So basically she just forgot that whenever you multiply exponents, you have to actually, or multiply variables with exponents, you have to add the exponents together. So we actually learned that last chapter, but an extension of that. Let me double check to make sure I did that correctly. Yeah. All right. So moving on, I decided to skip number 4 because it's, I think, just common sense. And now we need to do number 5. Let me get to the answer key. All right. So whenever we multiply it out, it's nice when there's only one term right here. So we're just distributing it to each of those inside the parentheses. So negative 2x cubed times 3x squared. So that would be negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x. And then we add our exponents. So that would be raised to the 5th. And then negative 2x times negative 4x, negative times a negative is a positive, so that would be plus 8x, and then 3 plus 1 gives us 4, and then negative x cubed times 7, so that would be negative 14x cubed, because 7 has, it's raised to the 0 technically. Alright, so this next one, we have to do foiling. If you first, outer, inner, last. So the first terms multiplied together, so 2x times x gives us 2x squared. Outer terms, 2x times negative 4 would be negative 8x. First, outer, inner, 6 times x, so plus 6x, first, outer, inner, and then last, 6 times negative 4 is negative 24, and then just combine the like terms so that negative 8x and positive 6x, so keep them in the right order. Negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2x minus 24. Alright, and you would do the same process for 7. If you feel like you need more review, you're more than welcome to do these other problems, and I'll have the book with the answer key in the room. You can just check your answers. If you want the extra practice, I want to say that you guys have done this in the past, technically should have, but every time I say that to you guys, you're like, I've never done this before, so not going to assume, but if you want the extra practice, by all means, do as many extra problems out of the textbook as you would like. So I would say these ones are the most complicated, the ones that are 3 terms with 2 terms just because it's a little bit more work. The book has you making like those tables. I think that that's more work, but I can show you a couple examples that way if you like it that way as well. So the first one, it's kind of like the FOIL method, except you have an extra term. So I'm going to multiply the 3x squared by the 2x. So 3 times 2, that is 6x. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then I'm going to multiply that term by the second one. So 3x squared times negative 3 is negative 9x squared. Then the next term, 2x times 2x, so that would be plus 4x, it'll be squared. 2 times negative 3 would be negative 6x. And then negative 5 times 2, that's negative 10x. And then negative 5 times negative 3 is a positive 15. Now you're just left to combine like terms. So we have this term right here, and that term right there to combine, and then we have the negative 6x and the negative 10x. So carry down the 6x cubed. Negative 9 plus 4 is negative 5x squared. Negative 6 plus negative 10, that's negative 16x, and then carry down the 15. And that is your answer. We'll have a lot more fun with these once we start factoring. So this one, find the area of the rectangle. Area is length times width. So we're not doing the perimeter. Of course, my dog is barking. Sorry. Rosie, stop. Okay, so then you're just going to multiply. So if this is the length, that is the width. So that's 4x minus 2 multiplied by 2x plus 4. So we'll use the FOIL method on this one. So 4x times 2x, that's 8x squared. 4x times 4, so that's plus 16x. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4x, and negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. So then just combine those two like terms, you get 8x squared plus 12x minus 8 is your answer. I'll probably upload another one with the rest of this, but the longer videos take me forever to upload on YouTube, so just bear with me. Hopefully that was helpful.